Hey guys, it's RPL Fishing here, and we're going to talk about some baits just to bring in your day tackle box.
Baits just to bring in your day tackle box.
And first thing you would do right when you get to the pond, lake, or river, my name, is see is the water dirty or clear? So, soft plastics first. Soft plastics are worms, swim jigs, anything. And let's assume that you're in a dirty lake that has been pouring and it's chocolate milk. You're going to want to throw something the bass can see. And the bass can see a nice plum kind of purple color, really dark. I mean, I've seen black worms being used. It's crazy. And you want them to see it. And the way you can rig this is Wacky Rig, Texas, any of the easy styles that just work. And second one is another worm that it's a green pumpkin, and it works well in clear water. Now, I'm not saying Bahamas super clear water, but I mean anything where you can see minnows swimming around all over the place, or see some good things that you couldn't see during ones you'd be throwing this. So, you're going to use this same way, Wacky or Texas rig. Another soft plastic that I have caught a lot of fish on is a jig. These jigs really work and are very effective. You stick them on a line. I've got a peanut butter jig with a little crawl at the end right now, just the one I pulled out. And make sure you have a weed guard. This weed guard has been cut down, right? To prevent hookups to let hookups be more efficient. Alright, now let's go to hard baits. So, I mean, I don't really throw hard baits in the winter. I really don't like them. But if you're going to throw one, throw a nice hard bait that's whatever in the river, lake, or pond that you're fishing at. So where I live, there's a lot of bluegill in our ponds, in our lakes. Yes, there are shad, which there are some shad hard baits, but these are very effective. This one's a square bill, which you want to bounce it off any wood that you can find. Make sure you have decent treble hooks. I mean, I've changed the trebles on these things to make them really good and sharp. I mean, these things will last 100 fish, then we'll change them again. Now, assume there's shad in your pond, and you want to throw something that's not a bluegill when there's shad in the pond. Okay? So, you want to throw something kind of shad looking. I mean, now this is very much smaller than great. It's as I was saying, it's very much smaller just because the shad die and bass are really eating the dead ones. But when they see a live one, I mean, they want to eat it. I mean, now, you see, this is a smaller one, but these hooks are not good. I have not changed them yet. Another kind of lake or even river, I've caught some trout on these, is a chatterbait. I don't know if you guys can tell, but here you go. So the way chatterbait works is you have a piece of metal, put the line on the end of it, and just chuck it out there. It's like a buzzbait underwater is the best way to put it. And I've got a pink little ribbon tail on it, just for trout, I guess. I don't know what I've been doing, but this thing, just black and blues, any of them. I've got a black and blue somewhere in there. Yeah, I mean, these things work great. These will work anywhere. I've used these in the middle of the winter, and they caught fish. But swim baits. Okay, I've heard some crap about them. People don't like them. It's because of the brand. They're getting terrible brands. They don't swim well. Well, that's because the thickness does not change throughout. I mean, if you look at this thing, this is so thin compared to the others. Alright? And they're not even using the right hook or anything. They're just sticking on a Texas rig and saying, oh, this is floating. What the heck? Use a weight. But people are just crazy. But there's a great thing to just put in your tackle box and go. Now, yes, you might want to throw a nice, let's see if I got one in here. Yeah, you might want to throw a popper. This is crazy big. This is for like Texas bass. But look at there. Horrible hooks again. But poppers are my favorite topwater other than the Magic Frog. But yeah, you may want to throw one in if you're going to get there early. But I mean, your main ones are just the ones I went through for any situation. You want moving baits, finesse, and semi. So there you have it. River Pond Lake Fishing, signing out.